Right, Shalom. This is Jim Messer, Louisiana Saints, coming back for another live lesson. As always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honor to Yahweh,
Awal
Hashem,
Bahasham Yahushai Bahasham Rakah Kodash.
double honor to the elders, apostles of GMS, peace and blessings and salutation to the elect and those that follow after the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai. And like I said, this is going to be a quick lesson. Like I said, it's just in our spirit to go into. I know we didn't talk about it before, but it's a more or less a mental thing, man. We're thinking about the kingdom of heaven. All right, we're thinking in the sense we're that much closer to our actual own place, our actual own kingdom and habitation, man. So that's why it's on the minds of the prophets and different brothers going these things, and more or less, and also to emphasize that the kingdom of heaven is going to be placed on earth, just as every other kingdom had their place and their rule on earth. We're going to have one too. It's going to be no different. It's not going to be on the Christian standpoint of being on a cloud with golden gates and half naked Edomite babies with wings on their back, on a trumpet at the gates. Now we're gonna rule just like everybody else can rule on earth. It had dominion and power on earth. We're gonna have power too. The so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans, which you have a part in this too, man. All right, and to emphasize the point, holding the point, because this next coming third world war is gonna bring a lot of destruction, but the earth is going nowhere, and we're gonna show you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a great transitioning too. Right? Holding the point, let's go to Ecclesiastes 1:4.
You mind if I bring out a precept real quick, Art?
Handle your business.
Hey,
Ooh.
if the kingdom of heaven, what the Israelites ruling, wouldn't be on earth, then why does it say all throughout the scriptures that we're going to have the heathens as the slaves in the kingdom? Right. It doesn't make sense for us to have slaves in the kingdom of heaven, in the third heaven, the spirit world. So that's a clear cut right there that the kingdom of heaven is going to be on this physical earth, because it says they're going to bring up the forces of the Gentiles to us. We're going to get the first fruits of everything, of their gold and silver, their cattle, and especially the daughters, all that. And it's not just in the Old Testament, but it's in the New Testament as well. And it's in red letters, so it's Yahushua saying it in Revelation chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
Yeah, it happened on earth. We were broken to shivers well on earth, man. Starting with the transatlantic slave trade to this present day, we were broken into pieces by the hands of the nations down here. So the nations are gonna get broken into shivers by the hands of us on earth, man. It's no different. All right. And Jamie got that Christian mindset of thinking it's gonna happen in some fluffy clouds, somewhere far off over the Bermuda Triangle, some goddamn well, man.
God.
Go ahead, go to the Ecclesiastes.
God. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. Salakia.
Right. It said one generation passed away, one generation passed away, and that generation that's getting ready to pass is the rulership of the Edomites, man. All right, the rulership of the wicked. They're finna pass away. Going to 2nd Ezra 6 and 7, man. All right, that's the hottest one that can go that you can think of, man. Even the with the Sirach 10 and about 8. These are the scriptures that come to mind. Read it one more time, Mark.
Con. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever.
Yeah, so what that generation that cometh? The power and dominion of the Israelites. Every Israelite man, all right, from the least to the greatest, will have dominion and power and rule over the planet Earth, man. That's going to abide forever. All right. We know, and that's a great thing. That's the great thing about this word. That's the good news that we hear. That will pump us up and get us ready for this next coming world, man. Because all wickedness will be put down, and we seeing it being put down now. First and foremost, with the power of this word that we speak, that was given to us from on high, man, as a gift from the Most High. All right. It was a gift from the ultimate high priest, which was Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai giving us his word, man. That's one of the things that a high priest do too. You know, the altar was set. You know, different fragrances and mercy, all those things were set in the gift, man. And that ultimate gift was given from on high by Yahweh Shai, man. Which is his word. All right. And we're finna get the crown and jewel that every nation wants. Is the dominion and the rulership of this world, this present world. But we're gonna get that and beyond. All right. Now go to Psalms 104:5 and get the other one in Psalms. The hone in the point about how the earth ain't going nowhere, man. The people of the earth ain't going nowhere right now, man. A lot of people gonna be destroyed in this third world war, but they're gonna still have a remnant of people left to bring back those who perished on this side, even the 2/3. Right? But over the length of time, when our kingdom does set rule of the earth, there's going to only be one nation that actually get done away with, and that's the nation of Edom. All right, you Edomites out there, you the nation of the wicked one, you will be destroyed, man. Ultimately, you will be taken out of the way. All right, that's why certain things had to go down the way it had to go down. You know, what you about to say?
I just said I had a precept to back up what you were saying about one generation passing away and Esau being the end of this world and Jacob being the beginning of it that followeth. Hey,
right.
When Esau was in his rulership, what was his blessing? The fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven. And we've seen that he's enjoyed his blessing deliciously on the earth. And he's
and that weapon, that great sword.
That
great sword too.
And he's... Yeah, to point out.
No.
And I was just going to say, this is the nation that the Most High has indignation towards, the one nation he hates the most and is going to eradicate and take away from the face of the earth. So if he's willing to let them enjoy the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven, how much more the creation he created to love the most, the creation that was meant for righteousness and to rule. And it says as much in Genesis 27. I'm going to start at verse 28, talking about the blessing that Jacob received. Therefore, the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee.
That's right, man. That just and that alone is just some of the benefits of the kingdom to come, man. All right, that's just some of the benefits of the kingdom coming. And like we went into and talked about the other day, every day is going to be a blessing, man. On top of blessing, on top of blessing, on top of blessing, man. Which you can't argue with. Only ones that's arguing with the kingdom of heaven that come for us is 2/3, which is crazy. It's crazy it's crazy for people like us and the apostles and different men that believe in Yahweh Shai and believe in our world to come to tell you that's of the same stock, the same kindred nation that, hey, we gonna rule next, and you get upset with it, man. That's crazy. But we know that we know there's some that's not gonna believe, man. You know, but it is what it is. You go to that Psalms out.
This is Psalms 104 verse 5. Who laid the foundations of the earth that it should not be removed forever.
He laid the foundation of the earth that it should not be moved forever, man. The earth is going to be here. The planet Earth is going to be here for us to rule next, man. Give me one second Ezra, when Ezra said that the world was made for our sakes, man.
Con. You want me to
You know,
start up
and
there?
we want it, man. We feel it. That's why we're not scared when we see Edom going with that move, because anytime that he goes with his move and fully goes with his enterprise, that our world is finna come. Our redemption, all right, is near, man. You can't argue with that. Go ahead, Al.
Con, you want me to start at the top where it says these other nations are nothing, or get straight to the
Yeah,
point?
you can go ahead. Cool. That's cool.
Con. This is and just to make a point real quick, like I said, the Most High allowed this Edomite to rule over this planet, a nation he hated, and he allowed all these other heathen nations to have their rulership at a time. So why would it be any different from the nation that he created to love and he created to be the beauty of perfection, his representatives on the earth? This is a Second Esdras chapter 6. I'm gonna start at 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right, because the Lord has a chosen people. All right, that's what the pastors and the preachers in the church are not telling the people, that the Lord has a chosen people, and that people lies in the different bodegas, the hoods, and the slums. All right, they're the first fire and the last hire in this world, in this kingdom, and that people lies. Those people are basically the people of Israel, man, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Point blank, period. Okay? Without a shadow of a doubt, you are those people. Through a bloodline, through prophecy, all right? And many other things that we can prove it with, all right? But go ahead, that was it.
The points down in verse 50, pretty much 58 and 59. Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
For the God made us the world for our sakes. But going into Second Thessalonians, I believe too, they first had to come a falling away first, man. We had to go off to reveal who was the wicked. Which now, and you fast forward to these times, all right, that the different prophets and teachers had visions of. All right, they got told certain things back then that they didn't understand. Now we're in a time where those same men have come back in the regeneration, understanding those things that was told by Yahushua and the different prophets in the Most High, man. And we are definitely revealing who is the wicked. All right, according to prophecy, according to the Bible. All right, and it's evident who is the wicked, who is he that destroyed the earth, man. And then who is the hammer of the earth, man? That's Esau, Edom. Nobody but the so-called white man. All right. Jake had to get into their big block head. Who is the wicked? Who is the enemy, man? And who rules this present world? That's finna get taken down, man. All right. Now you can go to that. We can move on. Go to that Daniel 4:17.
Okay.
You know. Tell a warm to the comment board, man. You brothers and you sisters on the comment board. You know. And we think about our minds are on our kingdom, man. Where we gonna get praise. You know, we're gonna get the glory and everything in our kingdom. Not now. You brothers and you sisters out there, man. Kids and all, man, we're gonna look beautiful, man. We're gonna be a beautiful people. The earth is gonna be beautiful once again. Because the earth is in shambles. This so-called white man that made earth to a goddamn trap house, man. A hood. The space got space trash everywhere. It's a dump. The world is a damn dump right now, man. And it needs the proper people in place to make it once beautiful again. The ocean, you know, you don't, where we live at, over here in Louisiana, you go to the ocean, that motherfucker is brown and then black. We had to go away to Florida to see some goddamn possibly blue ocean, man. Shit is sad, man. This man has jacked the whole planet Earth up. I'm talking about everything is jacked up, man. You think we don't want the kingdom of heaven, the power and dominion, to call shots, man? You crazy. We want, and we going to have next, man. And that's thus said the Lord. You Edomites out there, you elites, you can do whatever you want to do. You can't stop what's already in motion. All right? You can't stop these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans coming into power and being in power and being over you. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
This is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men.
One more time, Baba Kasha. Yeah, man.
This is Daniel chapter 4, verse.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up
the Most
over
High ruleth in the kingdom of men. He's the great chess player. All right, he's the great employer of the rulership of this world, man. Real quick, give me because I think about it. Give me Second Esdras, and this was once told the ancient Roman Empire, but it's in motion today too. You know, it's twofold. Give me Second Esdras 11 and 37, and read to 39 real fast.
This is Second Esdras chapter 11, verse 37. And I beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion chased out of the wood. And I saw,
Yahushua, man. Which that lion is Yahushua. Go ahead.
And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle and said,
and who is the eagle? Esau, Edom, man. And we know that through various precepts of who is the eagle, showing you that Esau, his main logo, even going back to the Roman Empire, even going back to the times of Adolf Hitler, and so on and so forth, it's an eagle. And really, it's a phoenix. Because he felt, even in the Renaissance, that he was going to rise through the ashes and come back in power again. And he did it through the power in the hand of Yahweh, of the Most High. All right. But ultimately, to stay on point, he's the eagle. All right. And that eagle is in power and in motion right now. So let's see what the scriptures, see what the Most High going to say to that eagle, man.
This is Second Esdras 11 and 38. Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts, whom I made to reign in my world? That
what did it say? Read that again, that's powerful.
This is Second Esdras.
The Most High, it's going there. It's really going there. Esau is the last kingdom that can rule, man. He's them toes, man. Talked about in Daniels. That miry clay. You know what I'm saying? He's about to get broken. He's about to get broken up real bad, man.
I'll start back at verse 38. Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts, whom I made to reign in the world, that the end of their time...
I gotta get that all. I made them reign in my world. Showing you, going back into the scripture, he's going to go back to the day that the Most High is in control of this present world. And we were just taken out of the way for a moment. And now we about to be set back in place, you know, in the driver's seat of ruling this planet Earth. Go ahead,
Art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts, whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them?
Right, and in that end of their times, you know, like I said, that's more or less going into the ancient Roman Empire. But America is an extension of the ancient Roman Empire, and that reign and that is gonna come through them through the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. All right, and the Most High gonna set us up. All right, you Israelites, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, starting with the men, starting with the righteous men, the elect men. All right, of our nation, going to be set up as the governing body of the nation Israel to rule the planet Earth, to rule this planet or the next kingdom on Earth. We're going to set up a dominion, a powerhouse on Earth, man. with slaves, with all type of beautiful women, children. All right, as a nation, we're gonna set up some things, man, on the earth. Just like you see this piece of shit set up, man. We're gonna set up an actual kingdom. The scripture talk about us having those streets, man. Buildings made of all type of beautiful buildings and shit, man. Water's clean. These are things that we got coming to us. That's why we speak about them, man, and we believe in them. All right, go to give to me Ezekiel 37 and 24 to 26. Because Brooke, before you get that, get Revelations 5 and 9, come down to 10.
This is Revelation chapter 5, verse 9. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation.
Right. Which that's Israelites that were scattered all around the world in every kindred, nation, and tongue. All right. Which is all Israelites that are going to be redeemed, man. Redeemed back unto the Father and His Son, and set up, like I said, set up a nation, a powerhouse, man, a dominion that we gonna rule in righteousness, man. All right, a set kingdom. Go ahead,
Verse 10. And has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
Man, read that again. That's plain.
This is Revelation chapter 5, verse 10. And has made us under our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
It's going to make us kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth, man. And that was once told. Give me Exodus 19, start about around 4 to 6.
Okay.
To hone in the point, man. We got the blueprint to what's finna happen to this earth. It's got to be a demolition, right? A great demolition is finna happen where the earth's finna shake to and fro, get tore up through the destruction of World War III, and it's gonna be a new building, a new landlords, man, new governors. It's gonna set up a righteous kingdom, which is going to be set through the Israelites, man. All right.
This is Exodus 19, verse 4. Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings and brought you unto myself.
Where?
Verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
That's beautiful, man. We're gonna be a kingdom of priests, man, a peculiar people, special people, man. And the earth finna see how special it is. The earth finna see how powerful our Lord and Savior is when they finna go all out, man, and break the hammer of the earth, break this. What it say in the scriptures that this sword that's gonna continue with the wrath of the Most High, which is Yahweh Shai, and get broken in pieces, man. We finna see. All right, that's why we have nothing to fear. All we have is the hope. All right, we hope that we are written in the book, man. Lord's will. Give me that Ezekiel.
Okay. You said 37 in verse
24 to 26.
Okay. This is Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 24. And David my servant shall be king over them, and they all shall have one shepherd. They shall also walk in my judgments and observe my statutes and do them.
Right, which is going to happen. David is going to be our earthly king, man. Right along with Yahweh Shai ruling too, man. Yahweh Shai is going to be an order set up, man. It's going to be a hierarchy set up. All right. And it just is what it is. And we're gonna set our judgments throughout the earth. All right, through these nations, through hardcore slavery that's gonna be given to them. All right, go ahead, Doc.
You mind if I read verse 21 after 25?
Oh yeah, you can handle it, man.
Kind of. You want me to get the 25 first?
Oh, it's on you. However you want to do it, Doc.
Oh, kind. Yeah, I'll just get a 21 real quick. Hey, and this just further elaborates how the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. Ezekiel 37 and 21, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land.
Right. In their own land as well. It's known as the land of Israel today, but it was once known as the land of Canaan of old, man. And we're gonna get brought back to that land. You might well give me that Colossians 1 and 13, get that word. You might well bring it up, and continue reading in 24 to 26, back ahead in Ezekiel. But we might well get that now, man.
I just looked at verse 25. It pretty much does the same thing as 21.
Yeah.
But this is Colossians 1 and 13, who hath delivered us from the power of darkness and had translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son.
One more time, let that marinate.
This is Colossians 1 and 13, who hath delivered us from the power of darkness and had translated.
It's going to be Yahweh Shai that's going to deliver us from the power of darkness under the rulership of these Edomites. These Edomites are nothing more than darkness, man. All right? Your boy say I'm Dark Man X. Nah, Esau is Dark Man X, man. That nigga is all dead. He is darkness. He is the wicked, and the Lord is gonna deliver from this damn devil, from the grips of this devil, because he got us in a headlock right now, man. We're gonna get out of this shit, man. All right. Can you think of that? No more captivity for the nation of Israel, man. Nothing but rulership and power and dominion. That's a miracle in itself. All right. To see how it's gonna be a blessing to see our people translated, looking beautiful again, having their own women with their own natural hair, beautiful women that did like in the times of old, bathed in oils. All right. Being a helpmeet, men that are no more druggies, sagging their pants, killing each other. Right? Scheming and plotting against their brother, man. Serving the Lord in all righteousness and honor and glory, man. That's gonna be a beautiful thing and a sight to see, man. And not even get on the earth alone. The earth being able to yield back those fruits, those big fruits and things that it did back then. Man. That's gonna be a beautiful thing to see. The water being clean, the air being actually fresh again, man. The birds and the animals not suffering no more. That's gonna be a beautiful thing to see. All right, that's just some points I brought out, but it's much more. Go ahead.
Colossians 1 and 13, who hath delivered us from the power of darkness and had translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son.
It translated us from the kingdom of his dear Son, and that's gonna happen. It's going to be a great translation of kingdoms that on earth, man. This kingdom gonna go down in a blaze, and a new kingdom is gonna be set up, right? Which Yahweh Shai, being the great architect that he is, he already told you that I go to prepare you a place, man. Because in my Father's house there are many mansions. He's a great architect. He's the one that's gonna have the architecture and the blueprints of how the kingdom of heaven gonna be. It's gonna come out of his mouth first. And think about it. And this was told by Apostle Gabar years ago. Think about it. You give a man with the mind of Yahweh Shai to go somewhere 2,000 years to be away to prepare a place. Imagine how that place gonna look, how that place gonna be, man. It's gonna be ridiculous, man. It's going to be ridiculous how the kingdom of heaven is going to be, and how everything is going to be set up in perfect harmony with the earth. You're actually going to, even in the kingdom of heaven, going off how the streets going to be paved with gold, you're going to be healed, and you're going to get different healing properties just by walking in the kingdom of heaven, man. Because gold has healing properties, man. All right, that's how bad the kingdom of heaven will be in the rulership of the kingdom of heaven. Helms of that with Yahweh Shai, it's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna be a sight to see. That's why Paul said he couldn't even utter how it's gonna be, how it's gonna look, man. You know, but go back to it, to that Ezekiel.
This is Ezekiel 37, verse 25. And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your fathers have dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children, and their children's children forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever.
Yeah, David gonna be our earthly king, man. No? The kingdom of heaven is gonna be on earth, man. With children, with women, all right, and everything thereof. We're gonna get everything. Especially being the Lord willing, the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna get everything, man. All right, go ahead, Art.
Keep going.
It was 26.
This is Ezekiel 37 and 26. Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore.
What did it say, that last part?
And I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore.
Yeah, man. And the Lord, we will be multiplied, all right? Because a lot of people don't believe that when the Israelites be set up in this world to come, we're gonna be as Yahushua is, man. All right, going into you can get it for me too. I believe it's 1 John 3, the one that I like.
Kind of.
We're gonna be like Yahushua, and when you read the scriptures, you understand that Yahushua, when he come back, it said that he should not meet them as a man. So him not being as a man, meaning he's gonna be angelic. That means we're gonna be angelic. We're gonna be able to eat, drink. All right, we're gonna be able to procreate. You're gonna be able to procreate, or have sex, man. But we ain't gonna be able to die either, though. We're gonna be like superwomen, and kids too. Because one of the brothers, we can get it too. The brother, he put it on the comment, but I was thinking about it, and the brother put it up there. We're gonna get it after this, Isaiah 6. We're gonna get it after this, and that's a spirit. But read that one real fast,
This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be.
Yeah, it don't appear what we should be. We look straggly. Some brothers look rough. We in this hellhole. It don't look like we gonna be a goddamn thing. It don't look like right now that we gonna get the kingdom of heaven by the naked eye of people. But what it said?
Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
We should be like him. So we're gonna be angelic, man. We're gonna be the new men on the planet Earth with spiritual powers, man. And a lot of cats don't want to believe that. A lot of cats believe this is some type of this book here. They think this book is some type of Harry Potter flick, all right? Some type of goddamn new Disney movie or shit, man. But these men, all right, starting with the elder apostles and men all around the world, are gonna be given power from on high, man. Even in the kingdom of heaven. All right? In the hone in the kingdom of heaven that is gonna be played out on earth. All right. Go ahead.
You mind if I get you a precept real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
God, hey, just to back up, how Yahushai's gonna have an extraterrestrial. Yahushai has an extraterrestrial body as well as a terrestrial body, and we're gonna be the exact same. We're gonna have spiritual powers as well as being able to eat, procreate, and interact physically with this world, and 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 we're going to be able to fly and run and not get tired. Every superhero character Esau has come up with is exactly how the elect of the nation of Israel are going to be. And then the 2/3 when they come back, they're going to be on some kind of level as well.
Oh yeah, get that the one for call y'all too, man.
Oh, come back. You want me to get that one first, or?
Yeah, get it. I'll put it on the screen too.
Okay.
See.
This is Isaiah 11 verse 6. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them.
And it says a little child shall lead them. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And the cow and the bear shall feed, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. And the suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice's den.
Right. Yeah, and it show you that the child shall play with dangerous animals and nothing happen, man. And it's literally going into our children gonna have spiritual powers. Our women gonna have spiritual powers, man, in the kingdom of heaven. All right. And our children gonna lead and play with these once at one time dangerous animals, man. And not to get off topic, give me that one with King David, mighty men fought the lion in the hole in the snow, man. That's another form of spiritual power. Try that shit now, man. Try jumping your ass in the zoo, going to the zoo, the local zoo, wherever you at, and jump your ass in there with the lions and see if you can fight them off, man. I think they said that right before that. I think they said that man slew what, a whole bunch of men or something.
He took out like 2 mighty men of Moab. I got it. This is Khan. This is 1 Chronicles 11 verse 22. Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzeel, who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. Also, he went down and slew a lion in a pit in a snowy day.
Yeah, on a snowy day. Like I said, the snowy days over there in the Middle East at that time was real harsh. So on a snowy day, he was so amped up, he jumped in the lion hole with a lion that was stuck in a pit and got it on with the lion, man. That's an act of spiritual powers, man. Yeah. And we're gonna have that very same gift in the kingdom of heaven. These different things that you're talking about, because even Yahushua say we should do greater things than he has done, man. And he did those miracles and acts well. He ain't doing them in the heavens. He ain't doing them in the spirit world. He did them on earth as a blood and flesh man. So much more, we're gonna have the same ability to do the same thing. If we keep and hold his faith, man. All right, if we keep our garments until he comes, we're gonna be able to get that. All right, there's no time to get weak and get feeble Bambi knees right now, because a lot of guys getting them Bambi knees. Remember Bambi was first born, got her ass up on that ice, and you see them knees shaking like a 57 Chevy, man. Don't get weak now, man. This is time to get stronger and get in that Juggernaut mode, man. You remember Juggernaut from X-Men? That nigga was busting through shit.
And once he started, he couldn't stop.
Hey, when they say you can taste the rainbow, we can taste the kingdom, man. We got this shit, man. We got this shit, man. Ain't time to get weak. Ain't time to fall up, man. It's time for the Lord, the sincere, the ones that are falling at the limb to get stronger. We got this, man. Go ahead. We got a couple more or whatever. Get that Daniel 7 and 27 or 18, jump to 27, however you want to do it. And then I know we got the Sirach 10 and 8.
You mind if I bring out my precept real quick?
Yeah, run it out. You got it out. Run it.
Hey, just to back what you were saying, the thing, the things that are going to come to them that wait for the Most High. Hey, as it says in Zechariah, the feeblest among them shall be as David, but the elect shall be as the house of David. There are going to be levels in the kingdom.
The Most High. You
Oh,
know
Salaki.
you know the Most High is a bad man. Pop bad with it, man. No. Go ahead.
The house. Yeah, that's you. We can't even really comprehend what that statement is actually saying. The house of David shall be as the Most High. That like Paul, we're just gonna have to wait to see what it is. But this is Isaiah 40 verse 31. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not be faint.
Well, that's talking about getting a Red Bull, or maybe getting a monster drink. No, that's talking about getting spiritual powers, man. All right? We're going to mount up. We're going to be able to fly. We're going to be able to do these things, these acts on earth. All right? Those are the things, those are just inkling, the small inkling of things that are going to be we are going to be able to do. And like I said earlier, our children are going to have that same ability. Our women are going to have that same ability in the kingdom of heaven. And these, like I said, these different things, these different events that you're going to see, all right, starting with Yahweh Shai, because he was the first one with those miracles. And the scripture said that he done so many miracles that they wouldn't even could be combined written in the book. But he said we going to get those abilities to do it. And he did them on the planet Earth, man. So how much more when we get the keys to the kingdom, what we're going to do, what we're going to see, and the abilities that our people, because our people have some of the most vast, beautiful minds. We the salt of the earth, the Lord said, man. Most of the inventors of this present world, even being a bottom, we do the most for this piece of shit ass kingdom, man. The stoplight, the air conditioner, the radiator. These all things were invented by Jakes, man. So how much more are we gonna see in the kingdom, man? It's gonna be out of your goddamn mind, man. You're gonna lose yourself in the kingdom, be like, Lord, everything on the party, man. Literally, man. Hey, bro, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about the kingdom right now, man. Literally getting into it, man. God. This shit crazy, bro. Like I said, for the price of the time, I ain't want to go that, like that. But it's talking about the kingdom of heaven, man. Get you talking, bro. It gets you amped up. All right. What you had next up?
I know you said Daniel 7.
Yeah, that's Daniel.
You said start at verse 18?
Yeah, 18 and then jump to 17.
Kind of. This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah, and that's gonna happen, man. Starting with the charge, the man that's gonna lead the charge, Yahweh Shai. We're gonna take the kingdom, man. And once we take it and get it in our grips, we're not gonna we ain't going off no more. We ain't giving the kingdom back, the power and dominion. All right, we ain't giving the goddamn thing back. We gonna Kobe Bryant that bitch, man. You know Kobe Bryant, right when Shaq left, went to fucking Shaq left and went to the Heat. That nigga Kobe Bryant was clicking like a motherfucker, man. That nigga wasn't giving the ball back to nobody. He went from 81 one game. That's how we gonna be with the dominion of the world, man. We ain't giving that shit back, man. All right. So all you Moabites, you stinking ass, onion smelling ass Arabs, man. You red goddamn devils, you better get ready, because we ain't giving shit back. We coming to take all them shits, man. Everything. You gonna vomit up everything you ever took from us, man. And we ain't giving a goddamn thing back. You heard it here, man. That's why you devils shaking in your goddamn boots, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, they're literally gonna bring all the best of their shit to us. And if they don't,
what you about to say?
And if they don't, they're gonna get that rod of iron clean between those two spread out eyes.
Yeah, man. Because any man in his right mind on this side, man, Starting with our people, man, from Judah on down, man. We got this shit. We got next. We literally, hey, bro, you can taste it. We got next, man. We got this. We got this. We got this world. You got this next world, man. All right. And you might as well go back and get it too when you get a chance. Second Ezra 6 and 7 too. You get a chance too.
Okay.
And then precept that with that Sirach 10 and 8.
Okay. You said you want me to read verse 17 too in Daniel 7?
You read what one you read?
Verse 18.
Go to 27.
Okay. This is Daniel 7 at 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him.
They're going to serve and obey us on the planet Earth, man, because we are the saints. And we happily boast that. We are the saints. Shit, we down here with a stinking ass team called the New Orleans Saints. And who they get that song about? Oh, when the Saints go marching in, I want to be in that number when the Saints go marching in. They're talking about the elect, man. They literally put it in your face. And guess what? The Saints are going to go marching into the kingdom. Lord willing, I know I will. I'm going to go doing the hotline bling when I go in that bitch, man. The Irish jig when I go up backflipping in that bitch, man. Lord will. And I'm gonna backflip right on you devil's neck, man. Doing a somersault or some shit. Cause we're gonna get dead on your first day of the kingdom of heaven. The first 30 minutes of the kingdom of heaven to you elites, you super uber rich, is gonna be like a nightmare to you motherfuckers, man. All right? The first 30 seconds is gonna be terror to you goddamn devils, man. It's gonna go from marching in to getting dead on your ass, man. All right. Hey, go ahead. I get it, boy. Trying to get the goosebumps. Get into it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, the brother to the Dougie. You motherfucking right, I'm gonna do the Dougie in your ass, man. Goddamn, I'm gonna do the Dougie. The what's the other dude I was doing the other day?
The June bug.
I'm gonna do the June bug on you motherfuckers, man. Coming up in that with 2 swords in my hand. Go ahead,
This is 2 Ezra 6 verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
That's right.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
And we on that, we on your ass, Esau. We on them hills, man. Right now. That's why you getting mad. That's why you panicking and speeding up. What you want you to speed up and rush this thing, man. Rush your NWO, man. We want you to rush that shit, man. So we can get next. Be in line, man. And we got them hit. We on your ass like this. Them hills on you, man. We got your shit. These are the times that were spoken of. These are the times, excuse me, when that blessing was read to you and told to you, man, that you're gonna get the dominion of the earth, the fatness. And that butt was in there. But your brother Jacob is gonna get next too, though. You're gonna serve your brother Jacob. We seeing the times getting ready to come into play through the prophecies, man. All right, go ahead,
Okay. Verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
One more time,
Okay. This is 2 Ezra 6 verse 7. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Going back into the first Ecclesiastes 1 and 4 that we brought out. That generation that passing. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Point blank, period. That should be a Israelite slogan. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Because we got motherfucking next. Which that whole thing was started by us, man. And we got next. We literally got the keys to the kingdom that's at hand. That's going to be ready to come. Because Esau is ruling this earth. He's according to Job 94. And this damn devil, so you don't like that shit. These devil playing games, man. That shit never do no crazy shit like that, man. Damn devil. He mad, look. I'm still right on top of the goddamn box. He started trying to make that bitch trip, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, fucking. This is Sirach chapter 10. I'm 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right. That translation is gonna happen through Esau losing the power, the deeds, right? The ability to rule this world is gonna be given to us. That's why you brothers out there, you need to hold on strong, man. All right, you sincere sisters out there need to hold on strong and think about what's at hand. Think about this. Think about the reward over the risk. This little shit that we go through, this really not a risk, man. But the reward that we got to come, that's gonna be it. The reward is greater if we endure. You know. Anything else up? What about that Daniel's 2:44?
2:44. Con. I got another one too.
All right.
This is Daniel's 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Yeah, and that's it, man. And that's gonna be displayed on earth. We're gonna break in pieces these other nations. We're not gonna be nice to you, according to JLCC. All right, well, we're gonna break your ass in two, man. Literally, man. Things in the different acts that you've done through the past times of Black Wall Street in Tulsa, and many things you did to the Trail of Tears, Satan's what is it called?
Satan's Punch Bowl.
Yes. Say it again.
Satan's Punch Bowl.
Yeah, Satan's Punch Bowl. The different massacres that you done all throughout the Americas, man. Those gonna be, that shit is gonna be like a dead chicken cheese to what we're gonna do to you, man. In the kingdom of heaven. You're gonna be shackled up. I'm gonna tell you how to give me it come to my mind. Give me Joel 3. Show you that the kingdom of heaven is gonna be on earth. You know, it literally talks about ships, man. Now we're gonna have you're gonna sell them. All right. We're gonna sell these nations and put them on ships, man.
God. This is Joel 3.
Go to about start at the top. 3 and start at about 3.
This is Joel 3 verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Yeah.
Right, which they did. They did it in the transatlantic slave trade. The biggest commodity that was sold back then was mustard guns, wine, and women. Which was our women, you know, right? Even men that was the biggest commodity trade back then. And they done this. This is actually this could be documented. Go ahead.
Yeah. And what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Right, go ahead.
And that Tyre and Zidon is talking about those Hamites, the so-called Africans, and those Ishmaelites, the so-called Arabs. That's also documented that had a major part in the transatlantic slave trade.
Yeah, because you Arabs, all right, you funky ass Arabs out there, you the ones that built the slave ships, man. All right, and it was funded by you Amalekites out there. It was funded by you Amalekites. You funded the thing, and you use, and the bank is still, that same bank is still open today. It was called the Lloyds of London. You insured all the slaves on those boats, man, and the boat. All right. but it was built by you Arabs, and you goddamn funky ass doo-doo sucking Hamites. You the ones that went and sought out war and took us down to the people, man. Which it was all done by the Most High, but just the shit that you done though, man. You got your hands dirty too. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 5. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Which is Israel. That's us. Go ahead.
Verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Who are the Grecians? The so-called white man. All right. Those are the Grecians. You sold us. That's what you done. You Arabs had a part. You Hamites had a part. All right. And what you done, you sold us to the so-called the so-called white man that came over there. All right. With those with the what they call it? What's the name of that damn boat, man?
The Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus, good ship Jesus. And the other one I had the Sunbeam, some shit. I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna tip my tongue though. You came with those ships to the west coast of Africa and brought us over here to be slaves, man. Go ahead.
That ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
Which is a recompense, is a payback. And let's see how the Most High gonna play them back. Showing you this is a future prophecy too, man. Showing you the next kingdom, the kingdom of Israel is gonna be on earth. This is gonna prove it. This is another scripture that proves that, man. Let's see how we're gonna conduct and move and transport our slaves. This is just one way. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for Yahweh has spoken it.
Yeah, we're gonna put your children and your wives and you on ships and put you all around the world, man, on shit, man, to a people far off. Cause we going back to the old way, man. We ain't using all this goddamn cars no more. These goddamn planes that pollute the air. We going back to the old way. Horses, wagons, and whatever, and chariots, man. We ain't just gonna put you on no chariot. We're gonna do the hard. We're gonna have a new trailer here. We're gonna make your ass walk that, man. You damn devils. You know you fucking Moabite. You can't already walk with your bad hip walking ass, man. You devils can't walk today as is, man. But we're gonna do some walking. All right.
And what it's saying, Isaiah.
What you about to say, Al?
What it say back in Isaiah 40 verse 31, that they shall run and not faint, and they shall walk and not be weary. So we ain't gonna get tired walking your ass all across the planet.
That's right, man. Yeah, we're gonna make your ass. We're gonna put you on them ships. We're gonna make your ass walk. All right. And if you're lucky, if you catch us on a bad day, we might kick your ass there, man. All right. But that's what's to come. All right. Go to what the last one you had? That was Daniel 44. That was it.
Yeah, I read the Daniel 2 and 44, but I got one more in Isaiah 60.
All right, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 60. I'm going to start at verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men...
That's another scripture. My bad for cutting you off, but that's another scripture shows you that the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. It's not going to be no fluffy cows on a cloudy day with some gold. Them gates are going to be literally posted in the ground on the earth, man. They're going to be open continually day and night on earth. Because the scripture tell you that the nation is going to bring us the forces of the Gentiles. That the forces of the Gentiles lies with their gold, their silver, their daughters. All right. These are just some of the things that can come to mind. but it's gonna be played out on earth, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, you got to try to keep from smiling too much when you read these precepts.
Yeah, man.
Therefore, thy gates shall be open continually; they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their king.
Hey, go ahead, keep going. I'm agreeing with it.
And that their kings may be brought.
Yeah, we gonna bring Evelyn Rothschild, your funky red hook nose ass too, man. You gonna be brought, all right? The Rockefellers, the Fords, the Clintons, you name it, they're gonna be brought. They're gonna be brought to us, man. You devils gonna be lowly. You devils gonna kiss the dust of our shoes, man, as the scriptures say, man. Yeah. So these different acts, these different events gonna be played out on the earth. All right. Go ahead. Look at that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
And that's gonna happen, man. The Lord even talks about which you can't do this in the spirit world. You can't do this up in some fluffy clouds in the air. The Lord said, if you don't come down to serve us, then He gonna make it not rain. Where does it rain at? It rains on earth, man. All right. Man. That was it.
I'm gonna just jump to verse 14, and that's it for me. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, man. Yeah, those different things, putting them in shackles, enslaving them, us enjoying the benefits of the kingdom are going to be played out on earth. The different natural crops, all right, the sand, the dirt, whatever it is, the grass, we're going to feel those things on earth. It's not going to be no imaginary place that the Roman Catholic Church or the Christian Church talks about, man. These things are going to be played on earth. The ass whoopings, man, is going to be played out on the earth, man, and much more. All right. So I believe we emphasized the point. We on the point, and it was much needed. I believe it was much edifying. So, it's we did it. We weren't even expecting it to be this long, man. But the Spirit just takes hold of you, man, and get you to that point. You just keep talking and keep talking. So with that, man, I want to say, Kwame Yashala, man. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Shai. Double honor to the elder apostle GMS. Peace and blessing salutation to the hopeful elect. And peace and salutation to you brothers and sisters of the sincere and the common boys. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.